Welcome everybody. My name is Gia and welcome to the
Baby girl, you give me 10 ton of fatness, give me some of that. Thinks with the badness, look how she has. Shape like a death, but I'm not just that. She's a good piece of mental under the gap. A piece of game, I'm in love how you chat. Watching every step of the top of the way you got. My brain, my brain, not detached. Mainly my aim is to give it this love. If not, dig the way you move. Let me acknowledge the way you do. Then I would not lie, baby.
guys, we have some hot tea today. So,
Alright.
welcome back to the group chat. My name is Gia and I have my wonderful guest today, Scottycuss, Keely, Ty. Thank you guys so much for being with me. So, for this segment here, Wagwan, we have some hot tea on the internet.
Hey.
Scottycuss, I'm going to ask you to do me the favor and read it for our audience. And we are all
Ready.
gonna give our take on it. Like, what do we think about it, right?
Alright.
Already? Scottycuss,
Alright.
turning the floor over to you.
Hemming. I had my ID dream. So I gave my girlfriend my card to draw some money. She got carried away and took more than she asked for. She doesn't see an issue with what she did. Now I told her that I can't trust her and that she's stealing from me. She's telling me I'm immature. She wanted just 15,000
Okay.
and took 80 and don't see it as stealing. What am I supposed to do?
Wait, she's like, how much? What?
She wanted $15,000.
Yeah.
And took 80.
Oh, no wrong with that.
That's what I.
I love
That's
you.
65
You love
opposed
me.
to the extra.
You can give me
Yeah.
ATG. Like, what's the problem?
No, wait, but
Listen, as an entrepreneur right now, for the 25th means nothing to me,
Right?
right?
No, said checking was a thing,
Wait.
but a savings were deal with because from the 15 to the 80,
15 to
that's
80.
rough.
What
When
is
my
your
money
what?
come in, it comes and it needs to stay there for as long as more money comes.
Okay.
You take 80. This isn't even for the show. This is genuine. I never read it before. You take $80,000 of my money. You think cannot that good?
But suppose him can't afford it.
Wow.
It
is
cannot-
on him card,
it
so
cannot
clearly
for you
him
to
have it,
feel
so
like
why?
to feel like you are obligated to take $80,000 of my
What wrong with that?
Listen, a 2
just for
month,
Keely.
no, wait.
salary that you know.
What are you getting from me? What are
Guys.
you getting from me?
Guys, no, wait, before we even reach this, so let us
Because
break
this is
it
not
down.
even for
Let
the
us break it
show.
down, right?
Bruh.
Let's break it down.
Mhm.
So,
GI $8,000.
Bruh.
You want to break down the maths?
I have my
8
card.
0
Stop going so.
Hey,
more than 15.
listen.
You spend
um,
a lot.
boy, I'm trying to be a girl's girl right here. Like, I'm really trying to be in her corner, you know, like, you know, but
Imagination.
yeah, but that's a little wild. That's a little wild. Like, you know, if you said 15 and you took 20,
20 or
Yeah.
30.
you took 25.
Yeah, babes.
Fine.
No, but I
You
love
took
you.
you took
I
even
love
double
you.
that and said 30.
I love you.
That is okay, but like 80,
Because
What?
80 is a like, whew, that's a
What if
I
she
think
did
the
buy
real-
some
a
food
kinda-
outside the 80 on the door, no the food?
yeah, that's also no, but either
Listen.
way,
What are the backstory?
either
What if
way,
it was your
I think the
birthday
real
or
thing
something?
is the fact that she does not see it as stealing.
bro,
I'm
that's the
mad.
most concerning part.
Exactly.
It's
Because
also
I understand,
concerning
okay, you take
part.
80 for whatever reason.
Mhm.
But when I confront you now and say, babes, you tell me it's 15. You never even take 30, you take 80.
Hey,
Mhm.
That is a problem. That now has become a problem.
bro.
It's
I
not
ju- I
stealing
can't trust you at that
because
point.
y'all go see
I wouldn't-
y'all
I
go
wouldn't-
tell me
What do
take
you call it?
to
Bar-
steal.
bar-
Stealing
bar and
some
you what?
kinda-
It's not stealing.
On the
I'm
transaction.
not stealing.
For
I'm being
babes.
But
honest,
what
I'm being
justifies
honest. How is it
you
stealing?
taking up to about $60,000 or $75,000?
Because you love me and you want me to have the nicest thing.
not go so far, man. No. Hey.
I wouldn't go
You
as far as to say like
Where are you living? Beverly Hills?
stealing. I mean, stealing sounds a little like, you know.
Is it a
Eh,
case
eh,
where me
eh,
take the
we-
eight-
what
we
you
can-
saying?
hold
That's
on,
how you
hold on.
say it.
Hold on, no? But take the 80 and him not the money left or what going? But they would have broke man, let me know what's going on.
So you're going this
I tell you what, you're the key. Like,
you can't give me
Wow.
$80. Therefore, you
Can't give me
broke.
80 grand.
Wow.
I don't. That's why I don't
Babe.
even date broke
Babe, after all
man.
we've been through, 80 grand and you're going, so? I can't buy no.
Realistically,
They got to
what are
buy.
you spending 80 grand on?
No, what you mean?
In this time.
$80,000 easy to spend
Oh,
up.
no,
Don't do that.
You can
Not in
accidentally
this-
By
spend
yourself,
80 grand.
not
in
even
this-
for the house.
Not even in this
$40 grand.
Watch
economy.
You cannot
$80,000
accidentally spend 80
can't
grand.
stretch. Like,
You
I'm
cannot
being for
accidentally spend
real,
80
man.
grand.
Got price smart and
No, I'm no. You cannot
$30,
That's just now.
$45. You cannot accidentally
No,
spend 80
you
grand.
can't. I agree with you.
Absolutely.
You cannot accidentally
We
spend
can
80 grand.
accidentally
But I'm
spend,
saying,
Or you accidentally taking
but I'm
80
saying
grand.
$80,000
Like-
is easy to be spent in this economy.
That's true.
You do two transaction, the money
Listen
run
to
up.
her.
I understand, but I come back to what I was saying. I'm not gonna use the word
You don't do any
stealing because
transactions.
you're in a relationship with somebody. Stealing sound
Yes.
like you had a vindictive
too
thing
harsh.
behind it, or
Like you don't
you're
love me.
fraud somebody. You're not like you're somebody in a relationship.
So what is the
So,
term for
for-
her
no.
procuring
No.
$80,000 of my
For
heart?
That's
what-
what I want to know.
For whatever reason, a wrong reason, because you cannot say you're gonna take 15 and you take 80. She was wrong.
Red flag.
Let's say it there. She was wrong. She was wrong, right? Communication is through the door with that because that should not even happen in the first place. I'm not gonna say that.
Where's the
But
first 30 grand going?
but I'm gonna say
That's what I want to
Yeah, man,
know.
Shan, give me the receipts. Cheers.
Because
Give
we
me the
know,
breakdown.
because I mean, if
$20
if it's the
NCB.
first,
Like, you have
right?
never show me every penny.
because I mean, if it's the first 30, 35, I can understand groceries if you live
Yeah, man.
together.
You know what, babes?
30,
I love
40
that.
grand.
Fine. Yeah.
What
Get
if
me?
she didn't
Up to
want one
40.
Asak?
Where's the
I'd be
next
like,
going?
shrug.
the Asak.
You go court talk about one Asak. That's a 50 grand already.
You are living posh. What else money do you need?
Better take that as a higher purchase. My 80 grand. Give me the installment instead
Alright,
of 15. My 80 grand.
Put it on another one.
You're insane.
I just feel like
Cashback.
I work
I just
too
feel
hard.
like if you love me, you can give me 80 grand.
I'm not gonna lie still.
I love this
It's
stuff I tell you.
80 grand and nothing for man gear. So
No.
it's
No,
whatever.
No, that's fine.
It's whatever. But get
For a man
but
to
get permission.
give
Get your
you-
permission.
For
Get
a
your
man
permission.
to give you,
Don't
there's
just
no
take
problem.
it.
That is
Yeah.
it?
No problem.
I mean,
you
for
think
him to
yeah.
give you,
if I date you, you
Man,
think
give
it's
you that.
good enough to
Yeah.
get 80,000.
but
Yeah.
for you to
I feel
take
like
Yeah.
But
it,
is it good enough to take
it is different.
$80,000 now? You see
That's
the-
what I'm
I've crossed my
saying.
foot for
That's
that
what
one,
I'm
you know what I
saying.
mean?
She was wrong. She was wrong to not communicate. She was wrong to just assume that it was okay. She don't know if that's a the little
You're not
last
obligated
way,
to
ma'am.
take it. Exactly.
I understand. She was wrong.
Exactly. It doesn't
But-
sound like he's a rich guy.
Yeah,
He's gonna miss
yeah.
it.
I mean,
Right.
him a text
It
pink.
makes the problem is, you know.
Him a text pink
Dream
wall.
what, dream.
Something already not right.
Yeah,
It's
man.
how we are the pumping wall. You're a big man, man a man. We are the pumping wall.
Man,
I send
what's
in
the money
request
back?
for
No, you can't violate.
talk to your
My
girl.
bre-
Ask her what
my
it is. We are
brethren?
the pumping
Are
wall.
you gonna
Pink wall
style
is
my
for the
brethren now?
girls. Pink wall
You're gonna
is for
style
the
my brethren.
entertainment and the girls. Pink
He
wall is
needs
not
to
for
go
a
to the pink
man.
wall to ensure that he gets his $80,000 back.
No.
You don't style my
Justice.
brethren.
No,
Then
if
put up the
God-
sign, justice.
Just
No. The fact that I'm going to pick one means I'm really
Some
don't
already,
think I'm
yeah.
wrong.
Some already not
He's
so
like, you know,
100
maybe
this.
I'm overreacting.
Yeah.
He
Go
wanted
and
that.
speak to
He
your
wanted
That's a
girlfriend.
big
No,
ass
and
overreacting.
legit. He did say like she doesn't see the stealing. Like he sounds
Yeah.
like.
So we might do seek advice
Yes.
from people from Pink Wall. You know, the people on Pink Wall are there for beeps
For
and,
this.
and giggles.
For the group chat.
That's
Go
that's
watch-
for the group
yeah,
chat.
Go
For
watch,
real.
go watch the group chat if you want and
And,
giggles.
you know?
You cannot text big serious matter from Pink Wall and I expect some serious answer.
Hey,
Pumping
the man
powder,
probably
that's
put
the
up
figure.
on blast.
You're Delulu.
The man put up on blast.
You're
probably.
Delulu. No, go somewhere else.
but-
Go report to your police.
But that's
station.
wild though. For you to be taking 80 grand is giving gold digger vibes for real. For real. Because majority of girls go into relationships and they're like, yo, I have it myself. You know, the guy's gonna provide, yes, but that's optional. Same way he's not married to you.
You look down on him, so that's all.
He's not married to you.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
he's married to you, then I,
I
could say, hey.
I just have one. I just have one.
say,
one,
hey.
one.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Mhm.
And you know, your opinion is your opinion. You can have them. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
fight
that's
you
true,
on
that's
something
true,
that
that's
that's subjective.
That's true.
But I've also heard the women say that men with money don't call women gold diggers. So if you're calling a woman a gold
Hold on, I
digger,
can't snap. Damn it. Just one.
get your bread up.
There we go.
Anyways,
That is so.
You see, yo. You see, yo. Hold on. You see my man? You see my man? Yeah.
Ooh.
No.
I'm gonna fit it
No
on
man
properly
with
there.
money has ever actually
Men
complain
with
about
money,
their
men with
woman
money
spending
don't
money.
care. They will give
don't
you
care.
your money and they don't care. They're not gonna call you a gold digger because they want to spend money on
You know what? For
Because
real,
they
for
actually
real.
like
You,
Men
you
with
as
money
girlfriend
don't have
number
those
3, you're going to get
discussions.
all the money and him not going to business. Your school fee, you here go pay.
Yeah.
For real, yeah man.
And
Yeah man, him not go
I'm a
business
car.
at all.
Okay.
True, I
He's gonna buy you a
agree.
car.
I agree, girlfriend.
he's gonna
Hey,
get you a nice
yo,
car.
your hair is not 30 grand.
He's
To
gonna
be
take
honest.
you
100%.
shopping.
Your hair is not 30 grand.
You're lying.
Your hair is not $35,000.
You're lying.
And it's true.
Hey,
In all fairness, in all
Hold
fairness,
on.
1 wig.
Have you seen a proper wig?
One
Where are
wig.
you wearing it to though?
1 wig from Naturally Lace, a USD $500.
Thank you.
Watch the
$500
I
US
know
dollar.
that shot.
Yeah, man.
Bro, a cheap wig is 30 grand. What are you talking about?
I had to
What are
learn
you
this.
talking
Yeah, man.
about?
Yeah, man.
They, you
Yeah, man.
see, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know girl math. They
I had to
don't
learn
know
this
girl
as well.
math, guys.
Y'all
Wigs
don't
are
know
expensive.
girl
At this
math.
point, I'm out of this conversation.
Because we
Guys,
don't
You
want
like
to
to
win a
politely
bust
have
down
a treat.
40-inch Brazilian and a
That's
dollar
true.
pay feet. Stop stressing me out. Bruh.
Alrighty.
My heart is hurting.
What you
Well,
talking about?
Yes.
we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
That is it.
Here, what? We'll review it. We'll review it another time.
No
we're gonna
problem.
go
Yeah,
to
yeah,
commer-
that conversation.
My
Yeah,
head hurt me with the
Yeah,
internet. No, my head hurt me, yo.
yeah, for that conversation.
So
eh?
post it in a telegram and ask them.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes.
What are your thoughts?
For the
Yeah.
women who have dated financially stable men.
In Jesus' name.
Have you ever been told that because you want money, that you're a gold digger? The man
Hey,
has it.
Hold on.
Rebuttal.
Just tell me, has that ever been a discussion for you guys? I just want to see. I just want to see if there's something
Yeah.
there,
Put it
that
in
I'm
the comment
missing.
section,
That's
you know.
all. That's all.
Let's
Just
see. Comment. Let us
yeah.
know what you
Put
think.
it in a.
Hey,
Do
I
it
want to
again.
hear this.
Yeah, me too.
I want to
I'll be
hear
down there in the
this
group chat.
because, hey,
Join the conversation, guys, in the chat. Please, we want to hear what your opinions
Hot and
are.
spicy.
Yes. And
Don't be afraid. It's a safe space.
we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to do a little wrap around.
No
problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
you turn on this
Whatever.
conversation.
When I get back my money.
Guys,
All right?
we're gonna
Do
go
a little rapper.
a little wrap around. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break. Thank you guys so much for staying with us, and we'll see you soon. Welcome everybody, welcome back to the group chat. This segment we'll be playing a little game called Culture Trivia. So basically what happens is I give out a question, I give you guys the answers, and then we take a vote.
Alright.
Whichever answer has the most votes, we're good. Whoever has the least votes has to drink. Okay?
Alright.
Yeah, I'm ready
that?
for this.
How strong are the drinks?
Boy, I never met them.
Ooh, all right. All right, ready?
Already? You guys are ready?
Ready.
Okay. First question.
Oh, they're supposed to blur still, right? Like
All right.
after.
I give you guys a question.
Mhm.
I'm gonna count to 5,
Mhm.
and then after 5, we all say our answers.
Okay.
Alright,
all right.
let's go.
Ready.
Ready. Ready.
So the question is, what brings out the dolly them the most? Ready? A, soca parties. B,
That's a nice one.
the people them man.
That's a better
C, Starbucks. And D, anything where Zimmy say. 5,
Jesus.
4. You got
I have two answers.
3.
I have two answers. I have two
2,
answers.
1.
Anything Zimmy said?
You guys are cheaters.
What was yours?
My initially was anything Zimmy say.
Anything Zimmy said?
That was my answer.
Really?
Anything Zimmy
Because I
say?
believe people man take $1 more than anything.
That
You
would
know?
have been
Well,
my
if people
answer,
money are
yeah.
texting.
Anything Zimmy say, man?
So we still have.
That's
So we still have
good.
4.
Every-
Right?
That's good. Yeah,
I think
Every
we
Chris
have
and crevices, you know?
Chris and crevices for Zimmy.
No, but for real though, because like brunch.
Yeah.
No, you guys right. You guys
River.
right. Yeah, man. Anything.
Warehouse.
Man full of location.
Everybody comes up for that.
Yeah. like it's literally the party that you have people looking forward to flying
Yeah.
down for
Tiny
all of them,
Sunday
something like they have a
festival.
chokehold on
Yep.
them.
And,
Yep.
they've still maintained like
It's like a household
Respecting
name.
Their vibe.
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
energy,
It's like a household
All I
name at
see
this point.
happening is Scotty talking to, you know.
I mean,
you
what?
gotta get
So no.
As
What,
far as-
what,
but
I'm,
it
what,
would
I'm,
have
what
been
I'm trying to
equal.
ascertain is that
Who's equal?
I
You
believe
said people, man?
No, but that's what I thought. I had to see if you guys
because they were
cheaters
connected like that,
first.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean? So
but
it's
you
2
know,
against 2.
However.
So what we do in these
telepathy.
cases is I always throw Gia under the bus. So Gia for now, rock, paper, scissors, one of you guys to see which team wins.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Wait,
man.
what?
But that's what we did last time. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, but
All right, here
anything's
we
interesting.
are.
Anything's
Sorry.
interesting.
We'll give it another try.
Uh-huh.
Please say your answer after 1. Like, please.
So it's 5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
top.
One. On
One.
one. So say it on
Top.
one.
Then you say it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, no
Alright,
problem.
Not no waiting to hear everybody else.
So better we say it on one then.
Okay, all right, ready?
All right, no problem.
You want to say it's on 1?
You can't say it on one though.
5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2.
blurt. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Second question. What party has the hottest girls? A. Hard wine. B. Zimmy say whatever Zimmy said. C. I love soca. And D. Republic Beach.
Ooh.
I love soccer.
Ooh.
I think.
We could go start.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Ooh.
My bad. But I think I
But no, you see that one.
I think.
Okay.
I'm thinking out loud a while ago
Okay,
still.
okay.
Okay.
My change too.
All right, ready?
That's not my answer though. Maybe.
Crap.
Maybe.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Republic Beach.
All
Ah,
right. Okay.
ah.
Facts. Okay.
And I went to the last one. Hey, bro. Let me tell.
My theory is, and I've seen it where people fly down for I love soccer.
No, so here's the thing about I Love Soca. I Love Soca is everyone
Nice.
goes. But the question was very specific, you know what I mean?
Festival though.
Yeah, but everybody's there.
It's
The
just
question
good vibes.
narrowed it
It's
down.
not yeah.
Which event have the hottest? Not have everybody. Have the hottest. So the highest concentration.
I believe that they have the hottest because remember they do feature Republic Beach where they do feature the dresses and the stylish thing for carnival.
Yeah.
So all of those girls come on for that too. So you're talking about Republic Beach with I Love Soca.
No, but here's the thing. If I Love
Republic
Soca have 1 million people in, and there's 100,000 hot girl, for example,
Yeah.
you know the hottest girls, and a Republic Beach have 200,000 people and 100,000
The
hot
ratio
girls.
is smaller. It's
different.
not 1-to-1.
So it's more
for that,
concentrated for
I
the
would say
Republic
Republic
Beach.
Beach. Big up to the organizers of Republic Beach. You guys do a great
man.
job. But I would say Republic Beach, and I don't know if it's true or if their marketing team just mwah.
Yeah, man.
But like they are showing you the hottest girls you have seen.
I can attest.
Is
I
on
went.
them poster like their marketing
Ozzy
team.
in the door, man.
Them
Ozzy at the door.
But once y'all to know that he
Every
went,
party
guys.
I was there.
But
The-
once y'all to know he was there.
Republic Beach was the last time I can remember being distracted.
Yeah, like
I walked into the event and I stood up and I'm like,
Nah,
God nice though, you know?
the same crowd.
God
The same,
nice
kind of
though,
the
no?
same crowd that goes even go at Republic Beach.
Yes.
Basically.
that
yes.
is true.
pretty much.
That
When
is
I go
true.
when I go I Love Soccer, bro, I'm seeing people that I've never seen here before. Because remember, Jamaica culture really small already.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that is true, yeah.
I don't see the same faces, and I'm like, And it's not only that. We're not talking about young girls.
Yeah,
like-
man, it's
like
everybody,
yourself.
yeah.
Big woman, them
Good
go.
body
I Love
auntie
Soccer.
them.
Big
Yeah.
auntie them, you know?
Oh, that's what you like, the big anthem.
I mean, hey, you know,
Making the right
No,
Don't-
there's
don't give me
absolutely,
no trouble, you know.
there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling the which part of the crowd to.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's
Yes,
how I
yes.
feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
All right, so next question. Ready?
Wait.
What? Oh, with nobody know. Yes,
Wait,
yes.
did we
thank
tie?
you.
Did you say
No,
something
we
different?
got Republic Beach.
I
It was
love
I
All
Love
three of
Soca.
us.
Oh,
said
that
sorry.
means I'm wrong?
I
You're
understand.
wrong, yeah, man.
And he's
They got the
fucking
lead.
majority.
And you're here, man.
He did
Alright,
his answer,
I
though.
respect it.
To
Majority.
the very
Nice.
end, he sticks with his answer.
Majority.
All right.
That's good.
Good?
Live and direct.
Okay.
Ready?
All right. Next question. Ready? Which man get the most bun?
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry.
So
I wouldn't
Who answer this, you
know.
know?
I would know, guys. You know
Who
what I mean?
answer this, you know?
Black men don't
We
cheat.
can answer that, you know?
Okay, that's true.
Not
No, but you
after
guys can fall into one of the categories. You must know one comrade.
No, them are trying to snitch.
So you're saying
They're
if
trying not to snitch.
stitches
That's
get
basically
stitches, that's
what's
what you're
happening.
that's what you're trying to.
No doctor, you know?
Honestly, come on.
Whatever, man.
Let me hear them options.
A, married men. B, police officers, people in the army. C, taxi man. And D, the artists and the DJ, them and the man, them with their party every night.
Okay. Okay.
The girl, them not batty rider.
One more time, make it sink.
Sink in, yeah, man.
Okay. Which man get the most bun?
Alright.
And the
Alright.
categories are married man,
Mm-hmm.
police and army man, taxi man, and the artist and the
The
DJ
artist
them at
them.
night time.
All right.
Alright.
All right. Start the count.
All right. It's an interesting one though, you know.
No,
Okay. All right.
Already.
Huh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All of
Artist
the
man.
above. What? But they're supposed to choose one?
Just one, yeah.
Are you
Hey, there's
crass?
no E.
Yeah, for real.
There's no
like,
option.
There is no... Put them on a
No,
bar.
but no, I mean, she
Them
have a
up on
point.
a parallelogram. Them just there
wicked
for
right
fun.
across the board, you know. So
Oh
Did you say uno?
God.
I
Listen
feel
to me.
personally
On the
attacked
G,
by
don't you know?
that
That's the
statement.
first thing, you know.
What was the first option? What was the first option?
Married man.
I said that.
Listen to me.
Keely, your
I
face.
said that.
Listen to me. I
Your
cannot.
face is so pure.
I
miss.
cannot.
I feel like
Press
married
how
men
much?
would win because you have married men in all of the categories. You have married man where
Exactly.
DJ and
Exactly.
artist. You have
Okay.
married
Let
man where
her speak.
the
Preach.
married artist them. You have the man where
Gia,
taxi man.
Gia,
Some of them
You
Gia,
have
married
man in
even
the
now.
married
Gia.
man in the army.
Yes.
Married man cross the board.
Gia.
and Wicked
Taxi
man.
man have two
Gia.
man in
Gia.
two
Gia.
man in every parish.
Who hurt you?
All of the above. Sure.
No, I'm
It's
gonna
a
get taxi
game?
man. No, all of
In
it.
On time.
No, man, the one who tried
drive.
the diplomat.
That's the
The
worst.
diplomat.
They will come pick you.
I should not have said that. I
Nah.
respect or taxi
Who
Yeah,
man
man.
lost
or
this
service.
round?
man.
Was it me? Because
But we do
I'm
know, so them
sticking
get
by my answer.
whole heap of girl.
I'm sticking by
And,
my
and,
answer.
and I've heard a lot of stories about it's a proud thing. It's like, yeah, man,
Let me tell you.
girl,
And then you have
girl
some
need
girl
to get
where-
home.
You know the girl them will have a man for every category, like for food and
KFC
for
man
bills
them, the
and
Burger
for
King man them.
transportation.
Hey,
and
Yo.
them a walk
Listen,
I'm
food.
telling you.
I feel.
Them girl that have a taxi man from them
All
little
them.
style.
Of course. Of course.
I feel like I want to take back my answer for.
Stop they men
Yeah,
for their
because
cars.
no,
Go and
no,
get
no,
a car.
It's
no,
artists
no,
you thinking about,
No,
right?
they're like in a certain category.
Oh my God.
Like
Well-
up there, so them just rotate women. So is it really getting a lot of women or just them just a pass
Or-
the same woman?
Boy.
Jamaica small still.
Oh, we were only talking about Jamaica. Alright, never mind.
I mean, it's a broad still.
So, what were the answers?
I have no idea.
I was artist. You were all of the
I
above.
said
The married man.
You're artist, married man.
But you had the least favorite answer, but I actually ended up agreeing with him because
But you agree with me
you have
first?
married
Me
men
too,
in
man.
all the
Does
Does that mean I'm supposed
Okay.
to drink or what?
Here what? We'll leave that round alone.
So
we
you-
have
you get
one
it.
more-
Wonderful.
It's an easy way to resolve the conflict.
we'll have
There
one
was
more
no way
spicy
to
spicy one. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In the meantime, let me re-pour you.
But I like that style.
You know, just in case.
Just in case, you know. You
Yeah.
You
It seems to
have
be
this
on a
round
losing
this
streak.
way.
On a losing streak.
Mine is here.
Anyways, all right. So the question is, who are the most fertile men in Jamaica?
Broke man. I'm sorry.
Wow.
What are the options?
Alright, go through.
You're gonna.
I really
you're,
want
you're,
Brockman is
you're
there. That's you. I want to
Like,
win.
you already know
Win.
what you.
It win.
The man
You're
doesn't
really
even look
gonna
by
have
to
a
water
ball
your
with
breath.
this one because Brockman is one of the options.
I'm sorry. That's
Okay.
Yo,
So
listen.
nobody. I'm still childless. Don't
come.
do that.
Ready? Dancehall artist, Brockman, policeman, and the area done them.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ew. I wonder. Ow.
All right. Okay.
Alright. I know my answer.
Okay,
Mhm.
ready?
Mhm.
You guys want me to repeat the options?
No, man, we're good. We got
Come on,
it.
we're good. Yeah, man.
All right.
One more time, man.
Who are the most fertile men in Jamaica? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Brockman.
We have
What
an
did he
opposing
say?
view. What's his? He said nothing. So what?
Yeah.
What's the opposing view?
That's kind of sticky one still. Because I say all of them, to be honest.
Just take a shot.
I don't mind.
For all you broke
You're here for the
men out
vibes.
there, please
Yeah, man.
Beg.
No, man. Yeah, man.
Contraceptive is
Man,
not
the
that
broke man,
expensive.
Yes, for
Make
real.
better choices. The
Um,
world overpopulated.
Yeah,
The resources are running out.
Not
I
only
beg.
not,
All that
only,
category
not
things
only
are
the
up, bro.
overpopulation, but like, do you guys think about what you're doing when you
They
have
don't.
children
They don't.
in a situation?
We
that
are
is
all
not financially
traumatized.
stable?
Is that a rhetorical or is it like
no,
a
I'm just,
like a,
I'm just
like a
it's
for the
food,
telegram
food for
for the
thought.
group chat?
Yeah, food
Yeah.
for thought,
Oh,
food for
oh,
thought
okay.
to the
They
audience,
don't.
guys. Like,
Mm-mm.
you need to be more conscious of the decisions that you're making.
Mm.
Please, like men and women out there, be careful with what you're doing. You're bringing children in situations that's not fit for them.
To traumatize
Please
them.
do better.
Just honest.
Anyways,
You know,
let's move on.
I love when
Yes,
we
let's
get
move
intelligent
on. A little
and
food
nice.
for
You know what I mean?
thought.
Every now
Yeah,
and
man.
again, you have to
A little
learn
food for
something.
thought.
I love when the group chat goes out
Be
there in
a
the
little
world. That's what I like.
conscious.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you guys thought?
All right, guys. So before we wrap up, we have a bonus question. Ready?
Yes,
No. Yes.
Sometime.
I'm sure this is going. I just want to know where this is going.
All right, ready now. If Jamaica had a national clown, who would it be? Ready for the options?
It's only one.
These are good. Queenie.
Oh, now I'm confused.
Mm-hmm. Tanta Blacks.
Hey, that's my artist. That's my
And
artist.
Intelligent.
And Amari.
All right.
The dance get festive, you know.
Yeah, we got a
That's
good
good. Festive,
little rap.
you know.
All right. So the options are again L.A. Lewis, Queenie, Tanta Blacks, and Amari.
Got the biggest clown,
All
innit?
right. All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's the biggest clown.
Ready.
The biggest
I
clown.
have a
I'm ready.
question.
Mhm.
I have an answer, and I know why I choose the answer, but it come with an explanation. So we're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I know what song.
5, 4, 3, 2.
LA
Seven
Lewis.
Star
Lewis.
General. Yeah.
LA Lewis.
Seven Star General.
Really?
Man busting music on the dirty
Wow.
money
I
rhythm.
didn't
No, for
expect
real.
that.
Yeah,
That's
man.
literally why I
Yeah,
chose
Lewis.
him. If it wasn't
He's
for that,
relevant.
it
Like
would
he
have been
came back into relevance
if
right
it-
before the
relevant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
saw his video.
Yeah, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Question
Yes.
is about a clown.
Yes.
Clown are technically supposed to be funny. This man is always making headlines, bro. Driving on the right-hand side saying he's king and all these things.
And you
And
don't
that is
find that funny?
hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. It is funny.
Hilarious.
Remember, clowns are funny.
No.
I mean, Amir is a pretty. It's kind of
No, listen to me. Queenie
He's
hilarious.
a
Queen is
menace
funny,
to society,
but
but
how
he is
funny?
funny.
He's
Yeah,
hilarious.
How
Yeah,
funny?
man. Yeah, man.
He's fully a
I feel
menace,
like
you know.
I feel
this
like
man
we
needs to
need
stop.
him
But
as a country,
Yeah.
as an entity.
as a
Like
He's
an
population.
a cornerstone.
We love
Worship
him.
economy.
I didn't choose Queenie because she has been chilling for the last couple of
Yes,
months. I ain't
exactly.
seen her.
Okay,
Exactly.
so here what
So
I'll tell you my answer came with an explanation,
What was
right?
the answer?
So the answer that I gave was L.A. Lewis,
Yeah.
right? Because I do think like the category of clown, I would give it to him. Only because I feel like my other answer would be Queenie, but I feel like she's the female version of L.A. Lewis. So if it was like a category where
Yeah,
we could
that's true.
choose man and woman,
Yeah, man.
those would be my picks. Yeah, like she and him. Yeah.
Queenie was.
But
was
if I
weaker,
had to choose,
Consistent.
I would give it to
LA
him.
Lewis is
Amari.
consistent.
Yeah,
Mine was
yeah.
Nico.
Man's
Oh, okay.
consistent,
The man
bro.
Queenie are doing.
the man is.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's how I do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
all our answers were Seven Star
That's
General,
Seven Star General.
L.A.
L.A.
Lewis.
Lewis,
L.A. Lewis.
L.A. Lewis, L.A. Lewis.
That rough.
So
I love how we're all
we've
on
all.
sync.
Oh yeah.
We won.
So we've all won apparently. Yeah.
I
so
feel like because we won,
are
we can
taking
take this
a
one for
shot
the
for
road.
the
We can take this
road?
one for the
Okay,
road. Yeah,
yes,
man.
yes.
Cheers, guys.
All right.
And you know what this cheers is for? Because I feel like I do this every time. Big up the 7-Star General.
Alright.
Ooh. Tangy. That is.
Oh wait, what was
That
that?
is
What was
nice.
that? That was good.
Can I?
Fiery.
Are we
Good
on
stuff.
the
Let's do
fuck?
good stuff.
fourth wall break? Is this from Istry?
I'm enjoying myself right now. You know?
I thought I would need
I'm on
like
4.
a drink to wash it down, but I was
This is
Yeah.
nice.
I feel like I
Yup.
needed that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not too hard.
Without no more questions, like my vibes up now. It's
Rock a bucket
my-
backstage for the recipe.
yeah, my vibes is up right now.
I need that. I
This is
need that.
good.
Just write down the recipe for one, post it.
Please.
Right,
Yeah, man.
right.
All right. What did you guys think about the game?
It was
About
good.
the drink,
Entertaining
the drink was lovely.
That was interesting.
The game was good. The game was great.
The
yeah, man.
game. The game is a good one.
It's-
All
Game
right.
was a good one. I
So that is the end of our segment of Culture Trivia. We will be going on a little commercial break and coming right back. Mwah. So the question is, what would you guys say is the best song on the Dirty Money / Go-Go Club rhythm? All right,
me,
all right,
pick
all
me.
right. Scotty?
All three of them.
Continental girl, I get sick.
There you go. There you go.
No,
That's
Continent by
Yeah.
the boy, Nige Boy.
Nige Boy,
To
yes.
me, represents what dancehall is missing currently and what has been missing for the past couple of years. The musicality, the lyrics, the content.
Yeah.
What I like is that it's not a raunchy song. So
Yeah.
Calm aesthetic.
for the first time in a very long time, I found myself listening to it at home out loud, and I wasn't running to my phone like, oh my god, I can't, because I don't like to play explicits out loud. I don't like to play raunchy music. I was like, this is what I remember I loved about dancehall.
Yeah.
So like for the first time in a very long time, this song made me love and appreciate dancehall.
Clarity.
Yeah.
And I could hear him
hear everything.
for the
Yes.
this is the
Could
first
hear
song
everything.
I could hear the lyrics.
I know
on.
what they're
Dancehall,
saying.
That's a dancehall.
I nearly had this revelation at home. I was like,
It doesn't
I
even
can
feel
hear
like
the
it's a
words.
dancehall.
Yeah,
to be honest.
because of that.
Yeah, it feels very
Um,
international. To be honest.
What I
Yes.
think I love about it is it almost reminds me of old school dancehall where they're saying stuff that is raunchy,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
but they're not wording it in a
Yeah.
raunchy way. So if you listen to it, you know what they're saying. Because I'm gonna say, "It want a continental girl,
Yep,
girl are
yep,
running
yep,
down."
yep.
First of all,
It kind of reminds me of like when they must say like me have a trailer load of girl.
Yeah.
So they're saying, you know,
More calm.
we out here in the street, but they're not
But
giving
pick and
you
choose.
the like the most expletive way you could say it.
That's
They're not giving, and I think that's what we're missing because we went to the very extreme of that, you know.
Brawling.
man.
Yeah, like
Basically-
music you don't want to play around children type of thing.
True.
And it's
Oh,
funny,
that's
it's
how
on
we're
the
going
exact
with
same
it.
rhythm that we have those
Exactly.
examples. And then this guy
Exactly.
comes out of nowhere to just say, I just can do my thing over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
us, we're just like,
It's
thank
good.
you. Yes,
Yeah,
please,
yeah,
please.
yeah.
Which is something that I
It's
always
very
say. Not what
good.
you say is how you say it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. I think that's what he's brought back, that kind of old school.
Yeah.
And then the rhythm, it's a
Vibe.
we know it.
Man.
It's
It's
familiar.
a re-release.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
classic
like, okay.
It's similar to like when copy was being introduced to us. You know,
Mhm.
with that
Okay.
rhythm, you know, it's really calm. You can hear everything clear.
Yeah.
Pretty much like that. It sounds pretty clean.
And I really, really, really appreciate the fact that he is getting this opportunity
True.
because I feel like maybe people would have thought that like life was against him
Okay.
because of his, you know,
Yeah,
his
because
situation.
he's
Because,
nice.
yeah,
I read his
yeah.
story
Yeah,
recently.
Everything
yeah.
in time. Everything
This
in
rhythm,
time.
let's not even sugarcoat it. He has a disability.
Yeah.
You get me? Like
He's
yeah.
visually impaired.
He's visually impaired and he is still getting the same opportunity and he is number one on
On a track.
YouTube
He's
and
on a
all that.
track.
Yeah, like I feel like he truly is deserving
Deserving
of
for
this.
it.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that also
time.
goes to show that you just need that one good hit because
Yep.
he's been doing it for years.
Yeah,
man,
this
you
really
need
but
that one
Instagram is
opportunity.
filled with
One
music.
opportunity.
Yeah, love
I
that.
really am glad he got this opportunity and he seems to be making the most of it.
Yep. Has
Yeah,
to. Has
so-
Fingers crossed.
Big up whoever
That's
made
it.
that happen.
to. Yeah,
Like
man.
yeah. Alrighty. So what would you guys say is I'm not gonna try and be controversial. I'm not gonna say which
Why?
one is
Let's
which
hear it.
one,
Why?
which
Going on
one is
over
there?
better.
Why not?
Because you know they can both be good. But what did
Alright.
what did you guys think of the Massacre album and what did you think of the Idonia album? They both dropped on the same night. I don't know if that was intentional
Yeah, man.
or if
Yeah.
it was like a you know, I don't know if it was a pre-planned thing, a marketing thing, a PR thing. But what did you guys think about that? Did you guys get a chance to listen to them?
I would first like to say them drop the same night, I think. I'd of course hear about the Idone album.
You and I.
Definitely
you and
hear
I
about the
same-
I didn't
Massacre
know that was an
Same-
album,
same
to be
boat.
honest.
Okay.
I didn't know they were
Wow.
album.
I'm not even joking. I
found
had
out
no
last
idea.
week.
No
Or if I
disrespect.
phone us up now.
I love doing it, you know. I do, but I had no idea. Did the marketing team fall over or something? Because me not the
Yeah.
first time I hear about it.
I know for sure Massacre one was
Wow.
planned because the
I
concert and everything.
first me
leading
hear
up.
Yeah,
about Idone
exactly.
album.
Yeah,
It's
Idone
not a
album.
single, it's an album.
No, it's there are quite a few tracks on his
A couple
album.
weeks ago.
Like
So
for
very
real.
recent.
Yeah.
But
I
I think
didn't know.
one of the
Never failed
things that
as a
he did
Jamaican.
say,
Yeah.
which is why I think maybe they didn't push it like with the marketing
Yeah.
and maybe that he wasn't trying to make the most use of the opportunity, because he did come out and say like he's just giving his fan base music to
Right.
kind of hold them off
Okay.
because he wanted to spend some time with his family.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So it
So-
wasn't for the love
Fair.
of music.
So
it was,
I'm not gonna
It's not for the
say
love
Like, you guys are
support from
hungry,
the
let me give you
fans,
something.
know?
no.
Oh, God,
I
that's
think
me.
I think what it was is because the name of his album is called The Occupied Mind.
okay.
Oh,
I
wow.
think what it was is he was using music as like a release,
Yeah.
like his therapy,
A testament
which
to
is
what
why
he
there are
goes
probably so many tracks on it, because I believe there are maybe like almost 20.
I don't know
But
if
those are
if
normally the
tracks-
best songs.
Can we
songs that
agree?
come from the heart.
Hold on,
But
can
as,
we
an al-
Exactly.
as an album, no. That's
Can
a
we
lot.
no hold on? Can we
It
agree
was-
that
it was
he needs to
quite
hire
a
her
lot.
for marketing?
Yes.
That
true.
just sold me.
That's
I want to go
true.
download it right now
I
and
know
listen.
so
Yeah.
much about Idonia's album right
So,
now.
yeah, like download
I
his
need it.
album for sure.
Gia
I
for
need it.
Publicist.
Yeah. No, but I definitely think that's what he was doing. Like he was using music as his therapy to kind of get him
Yeah.
through. Because remember,
It's
losing
time
a
to
child,
I know your
That's tough,
your
man.
Like,
wife is pregnant and everything. It's time to
that
spend time with the
that
family.
changes
Yeah.
you.
Changes
Yeah,
the dynamic.
yeah.
Changes the dynamic.
And thankfully,
I know he's
Sorry, bro.
thankfully,
Again, right?
that is followed with good news that his wife has just had another child.
Expect it again,
Oh, she
right?
delivered?
Yes.
Deliver? I
She
didn't know.
yes,
That's
at when he was performing,
cool.
he announced that his
God.
wife Kimberly
Yeah.
I love that.
had their child, which is another son.
That's definitely why he needs to spend time with his
Yes.
family.
Big up Jack Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I
So
love
it's
that.
understandable. To
That's
me.
the song I love the most from
Boss.
Idonia.
I love that.
So
He's going to profess his
I'm
nice
not
little
because of that I'm definitely not gonna be too critical. Like
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I really just like wish you all the best.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
like it's just a thing where
I need to listen to that.
do what you need to do
Yeah, for
type
sure.
of thing.
She sold me on the album.
I
sold.
Mega rap map
Because,
service.
at the
I
end
don't
of
know
the-
it
She
right
for
now.
Publicist.
for true, because I mean, at the end of the day, he's gonna always stick with his family. It's his
Yeah,
family. you
yeah.
know? We are the
Yeah.
patrons are just listening to his music and making.
He's
him
a
be-
human being.
Yeah, he's a human being.
Yeah.
So it's
Love
either
that.
he does good, bad. People gonna always have things to say, man.
Yeah.
But you just have to respect his way of how he's going about it, and I appreciate that he's still making music for us.
Exactly.
Because you're
Because
like,
he could have
Exactly.
stopped, to be honest.
Yeah,
Just
he
go-
could just
he could just
go
stop.
I'm already
and
popular.
He could
why
go
do I need
rogue.
to make more?
Yeah, he
So
could go rogue, man.
hold us over for
100%.
his
Yeah.
own personal experiences.
Yeah,
I respect that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could go for real.
100%.
So controversial though, which one do you prefer, Masco or I don't know?
Oh, Masca, definitely.
Must
Oh,
definitely.
okay, that's it.
Mainly
Next?
because it's
Yeah,
the one I
definitely,
know. It's the
definitely.
one I know.
All right, what did you guys think about Massacre's album? What do you think about it? And if there's anything that you didn't particularly like about it, how would you have improved that?
Hmm.
As
I will be honest and say, while you guys think,
Oh, God, thank you.
I did not know Massacre had an album.
you didn't know Massacre.
I was on a trip to Ochi and somebody was like, have you heard the new Massacre
That's
songs?
rough.
I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
you
it's
mean the one with
okay.
Stefan
We're
and
updating
Dan?
our
Moments?
age,
I love
you
that
Wow.
one.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
what was it,
yeah,
876? I love that album. The album was 86, whatever.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
love that album. It's 843 74
438.
So like a light.
438.
So like a light. So like a light.
I don't know. I don't
876
even know the
438.
name.
Your car is blocking.
Exactly.
The one that's
driver.
outside
Oh,
in the
no.
car.
That was a beautiful album. So I was like, why are we still talking
The
about it? It was
album,
great.
the album was called
Why would it-
438, and it was one of the best
Exactly.
that I have heard.
And that's what you
from
remember.
So
that
when,
That's the last
album.
one.
so when my
I
friend told me
absolutely
about
loved
the
it.
album, I'm like, oh, nice. We're still talking about this. It was
Yes.
that great.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you released one along with
Outside.
Idonia. And I was like,
That's
Idonia has an
funny as
album?
hell.
Yeah.
And it was a whole
So you
conversation
did
in
not
the car.
know either one of them.
None at all.
I know Mascot.
I am a-
for real.
Okay.
Me on
okay.
social media.
Soak in
Wow.
the new information.
Yeah, man, I'm
Right.
just-
Gia just introduced us.
What did you think about
Gia
it?
for Publicist.
I loved it. Like, generally, it's kind of hard for me to sit and listen to a whole dancehall album. Spiritual.
Yeah.
Can't repeat, girl. Number 9. Real life is just feel the vibe for just yeah.
Yeah.
And
Better
that-
life,
yeah.
I know that
Big
song.
picture.
You know,
Oh,
song.
Okay,
The album
okay,
is
well,
great.
his
I
album.
love it. I really
What did you think about it, Ty?
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like we deserved an album for so long. Because man
Yeah.
hasn't been on the scene for so long. But I mean, you see me? At the end of the day, it's like, majority of the tunes them slap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slap.
Yeah.
Slap the right way. Especially people who really anticipate as a real dead hard massacre fan.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I mean, it was well
Right.
deserved for its time. You know, it dropped the right time.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Big up the
Although
girl
it dropped the
them
same,
too.
but you know, God's a favor.
We give thanks to the couple girls
Real
who
boss.
can it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So read this same album. It's a bit
Yeah.
controversial. I spoke to somebody because I had to know. Massacre drop an album. I don't know. So I had to ask about it.
Yeah.
And from what I was told, you guys can let me know. I was told they didn't enjoy it as much because they believe that as an artist progresses, their craft should progress.
Yes.
But the new album felt kind of like the comfort zone. It felt kind of like more of
Wow.
the same, which we love.
Yes.
From the four,
4, 3, 8.
8, almost at 7. So like from those days, it kind of felt more of the same, which is great.
Wow.
But it didn't feel like an evolution. It never felt like that. So what are your thoughts on that?
Wow.
Oh
I.
my
Yeah, exactly, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
We
Mhm.
stuck. We stuck.
I am actually in disagreement with you.
Okay.
I feel like for
With them, it's not me.
okay,
Real.
wait, with them,
Real.
with whoever said that in your presence.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, 438 was the aggression. 438 was the passion and the
Griminess.
me a hustle, me a grind, like this, and I did not get that with his new album. I want to say that a lot of his songs on the new album were very of like
Feel good music.
feel
It felt
good,
settled.
yeah, nice, have
And
a
the
great
girl
time, we
shoot
have
them.
bongs. And then I also feel like he gave us a lot of
Range.
There was variety.
yeah, like this,
Variety.
like I love
Variety.
my girlfriend.
Variety.
Like I'm so in love. I'm
Okay.
having a great time
I
with
know you
love.
wind up your body.
Like he
He's
gave
more
us
versatile.
he gave us like a lot of
Wow, come on.
love songs. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like like
All right.
you know.
I mean,
It is this album that made me even know where Massacre Girlfriend look like, and them for 13
Done.
years.
Done.
And them
Done.
for 13 years. I have never seen a picture of this girl before, and that album made me know. Come here, say, oh, Massacre love her, so
Hey.
Massacre love
You want
her.
that kind of love you?
at the same
Me
time,
not get
though,
the aggression when me expect.
Yeah.
Me say, yo,
Man in
I
love.
mean-
I'm in love.
I mean,
I'm
one.
having a great time over here. Me say,
I mean, one we have to be
Oh,
grateful
catch
that
the
he
mania.
even show away that side of him.
Yeah.
I am though.
Man.
As a
I
Grammy
am
man,
though.
bro.
As a dancer.
As a
Yes,
dancehall,
yes.
brother.
That's why I agreed. I'm saying, yo, the range.
Okay.
The range for an artist that I'm only used to just the aggression, the range that he gave us,
And at the
it's
point,
impeccable.
and at the point,
I just was not expecting what I
yeah.
got. I do like it though.
I love it.
And then, I mean, at the point that he's getting older,
Yeah.
he's realizing certain things. So he's not like he's going to, be grimy forever.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? He still got the badness
And I
behind
agree.
him, but at the same time, he might learn how to love, might learn how to talk certain way, international basis, have
True.
to brand himself a different way. Because at the end of the day,
Isn't
trying
he
to-
signed now?
I was just
He's-
about to
he's
ask you
signed. But the
thing
if
is-
it has anything to do with the
He's
signings that
signed,
he
yeah.
received.
maybe because at the end of
signed.
the day, people around him, brother, are flock
Quality.
together. So persons who are
Quality
outside
of
of
everything
this
of the
realm
album.
Yeah.
are expanding his thoughts,
His
certain
train of
things.
thoughts, yeah.
Exactly, his experiences. You feel me? So
There we go.
All right.
And
So,
I feel like
Yes,
if you want to
definitely.
make it as an international artist, your music has to be palatable to not just Jamaica, but
Jamaica.
the world.
Has to
Half
be
of it
understandable
So,
here.
and
so when you
relatable.
so when
Yeah.
you just the
we
aggression
love
and
yard,
the
but
patois and
bigger than
the
here.
bigger than
you
that.
can't really
Bigger
sell
than
that to abroad because they might not get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You get me? So I think his music has become more palatable and more enjoyable because, like I said, I'm really loving the range, the different
Yeah.
side of us that he's giving us.
I'll be grateful for
Man,
that.
appreciate
To
it,
be
yeah.
honest.
The man
I'll be grateful.
melodious.
So that's on like 2 albums and also Gia for Publicist.
Definitely. She's selling all your albums.
Right.
Alrighty, guys. What would you guys say would be the song of 2023 for dancehall? So I'm gonna give you guys some options because you may not remember.
Outside
all
of
of them.
Niger Boy, of course. Outside
Yes,
of Niger
yeah. Outside
Living
of
in rent free.
outside of that legend in the
Yeah.
making.
Right.
But for dancehall 2023, so I'm gonna shoot you guys some options
Mhm.
just to get your thoughts going. Drift by TJ, Taliban, Tyrant by Massacre, V6 by Malidon, and Mad Out again by Valiant.
Famous song.
No, like the
Yeah.
the song of the year.
What was
One
the
that
first
say run majority of the year.
What was the first song?
Drift,
Drift.
Drift by TJ.
All right.
All right. So you see, for me,
Drift,
5, 4, 3,
as
1?
as a
Five,
dan-
four,
as
three,
a
five, four, five, four, three,
as a as a newborn dancing youth.
hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
No. We can discuss. We can discuss, man. We can
What
discuss.
answer first? One or the answer?
There, no, it's your opinion. Your opinion.
Continue, I have-
All right, bet.
No problem, no problem. So, as a dancing youth,
Yes.
as,
Yeah.
as a freshly born
Yeah.
dancing youth,
Yes.
I must say that the drift
Mhm.
in the dance
Mhm.
is in my opinion taking the streets
By storm.
by storm.
By
Yeah.
storm.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
yeah, man, drift for me.
Don't
Drift.
do it.
All right,
Definitely.
Drip. What would you say, Keely?
What were the options?
Drift,
Drift.
Taliban.
Taliban, Tyrant, V6, Maddox.
But still,
Yeah, I want
No.
to say Tyrant.
Tyrant,
was
but
It's a
amazing.
good list.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just in terms of
But-
TikTokery,
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like the
It
term.
was
I love that term.
Love the term. Love the term.
Yes.
Love the term.
it was very much
Yeah.
dominating
Yeah.
the TikTok space, and
Mhm.
you know
Confirm.
everybody and their mother, brother, sister, father, uncle
Sleep,
were
eat, drink.
drifting.
Yeah.
So I would have to go with that. So
Mhm.
I agree with you, Mr.
Same.
Scottycuss.
Same.
Drift.
Same. Yeah.
Listen, you see, when I went to
What
I went
about
to
the
Cuba and Dumrep, and there's another creator. His name is JD.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everywhere we went, including Cuban airport.
Mhm.
Man
No
is,
matter what is happening, it could be by the TSA people. Yeah.
one is drifting.
Just set up the camera and get everybody in on it. We took over the whole airport.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Mad,
Bro,
The
mad,
power
mad,
of
mad,
dance.
mad,
The power of
mad,
So
mad.
drift-
TikTok has
drift
been
international.
making
I would say
that
drift for real.
curve.
As a dancing
I-
country and a country that evolves so quickly with its fashion and its
Right.
movement.
Yeah, man.
Drift is like
And you are like a well-known dancer. Like that's your thing as well. So
Yeah.
that's like your
people know me around. more for
Professional
dancing, like, doing
opinion.
some crazy, some crazy
Yeah.
moves.
Oh my God,
I'll be beside you.
I actually haven't seen I wanna watch it right
He
now.
got a move.
Let's
I
go
have
on.
seen him.
Yeah,
I have
probably.
seen him like
Probably.
out and at
Backflips?
parties.
Yeah, I'll be
Give me the
beside you and
thing.
just feel something pass you. That's me just doing a flip thing. And you just missed it. Yeah.
So yeah, give a little piece. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Show a little,
You can do like a
So,
piece,
like,
man.
show a little something.
But
Yeah.
if you don't do it.
You're there right there, so.
Uh-huh.
Take off this, the real cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alright, Keely.
Is it
Whoa,
It needs space, right? It needs space.
I
Right,
thought you
right.
were
Go pick a bit.
I thought he was gonna dance. Bumble club. Sorry, excuse me.
And the mic fly off.
Wow.
How do you just do that?
That's-
Just standing there.
That is one more than
And that,
I
and
can
that
do.
would be like you standing in a party and just feel that fly past you. You feel me?
Bro, what?
Yeah.
What? What?
What you just do?
I mean,
What?
at the same time, sometimes you just feel the breeze pass you, you'll be like, what is going on? You just missed it, you
The
know?
man never run apart. No, like what?
Yeah, where did he even get the
What?
From the core. From the core, you know?
God damn.
I was traumatized,
Mama help
but
you,
in
mama
a
help
good
you
way.
a bit.
That was genuine shock.
Literally.
We
Literally.
can't even get to put on
So I'm a little bit known for the wow factor, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, man, known
Yeah.
for the wow factor. And I mean, a lot of people see me out and they don't even know, but when I do it, you're like, just like, yeah.
I know you're talking, but I haven't recovered.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Olympic gymnast
It's
and
everything.
dancer extraordinaire. Wow.
I'm still over here with my
You've
drink,
definitely
yeah?
yes.
Yeah, we don't-
Yeah. Yes.
If you guys want classes, you can always hit me up. If you guys want custom sneakers, you can always hit me up. You know, we got massage services on deck.
Ooh, the man is a jack of all
After be a
trades.
drop from learning the backflip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother,
I got you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I got you.
Alrighty, guys. So my answer would also be drift because I feel like because of the longevity of it.
Yeah.
If we're gonna count the 12 months that we got, I'm gonna say he took up a good portion of that.
Majority of it,
The
yeah.
others came and they were definitely like crowd.
Vibes, you know.
They
Yeah,
were
man.
crowd
I
favorites.
tried to choose
Like,
different, but
Yeah, they were definitely crowd favorites. They were popular in the streets. You hear them everywhere. But in terms of the stretch that Drift
Right.
got,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to give it to him.
Fully.
And run with it. And right now, he has a remix too. Because he's trying to build dancehall outside of Jamaica.
Okay.
Yes,
Like what,
yes,
that's
yes.
like what Popcorn doing right now. I forgot Ghana and all these places because
Mhm.
what's his name again? I don't remember his name right now. That the new mix that he has now is an international artist. I mean, almost Grammy nominated, I believe. and he's stretching it outside of this
I
realm.
love that.
Because
Love that.
we're
I
so
love to see that.
enclosed.
Capitalize.
Yeah.
Exactly. And although it might sound unorthodox to us, I appreciate him pushing it out because I mean, you can drop on a Nicki Minaj track, you can drop on
Yeah,
a
man.
French
Anybody,
Montana.
anybody.
He dropped French
Yeah.
Montana on one. He did it twice. He did it twice, and he did it with French Montana. Yeah, he did it with French Montana.
You haven't told us his name.
Who?
We don't know who he's talking about.
TJ.
TJ?
TJ.
He did a,
There's a remix for Drift. 2 remixes for Drift.
and he dropped on the French Montana?
No, he dropped the French Montana one, and I can't remember the other guy's name.
There's a remix
Davido.
of French
Davido.
Montana.
Davido. Yeah.
Wow, we're really
I was
putting these
shocked.
people music
Yeah.
on. Like,
Hey,
yeah.
Sorry.
We put it
Gio for
on.
Publicist.
And I mean the reason
Wow.
why he's doing that is because he has the same mentality of trying to push it out, but people are so enclosed within
Yeah,
the
man.
country, and it's so. I mean, persons in Europe and all these places, Switzerland, they know the music, but those are the persons who actually dance and listen to
Exactly.
our
Yeah,
music.
And they love it.
The
Yeah.
general household,
and Japan.
they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know. And Japan,
Yeah.
And they really
Yeah.
want to know. So he's
Yeah.
presenting music.
they're
in a
presenting
package.
it in a
Yes.
package.
Yeah, man.
The
I didn't
persons
know
who
that was
already
a
listen to this dancer, this artist, listen to also dancehall.
Mhm.
Person who listen to the Ghanaian music, listen to also dancehall.
Dancehall, yes.
Yeah.
I love that though. Like, I always hear people say, "Oh, dancehall not a visa," but I feel like that is not true. We need to
No.
stop speaking that. Yeah, I've heard people say that like, because they're trying to say that the language, it's a language barrier. People
Man, a lot of
can't.
people know cartel.
No, it's
A
not.
lot of people know cartel.
I've heard people say that, especially for the new and upcoming ones. They're like, "Oh, you hear them in Jamaica, but as soon as you leave, you don't hear them no more." They're trying to say like, "Oh, they're not that big,"
Yeah.
but like,
People
give
are
them a
always have
chance.
things to say, man.
Yeah, give them a
People are
chance.
always
Don't
have
start.
things
Don't
to
speak like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not that deep.
Anyways,
It's not that deep for real.
Nobody knows what they say in Afrobeat all this
exactly,
half the time, but
exactly.
It's just the beat.
international.
Yep.
Because
beats
we're
and the vibes.
we're so known, and you know,
Yeah.
we
Yep.
have this thing of saying like, you know, we're the best Caribbean country
We got
and
no
all
wrong.
that.
We are.
No wrong.
I
No wrong.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with
Everybody
that.
else
And we
say,
just-
you know,
we just-
go along.
don't
with
deny
like,
it,
why we are
you know
not
what I
fighting.
mean?
You see me?
Yeah,
But
yeah. Anyways, who would you guys say had the toughest year for 2023? And for some of these still going on for 2024.
mhm.
So we're Tory Lanes,
Mhm.
or security guards and armored truck guards, an armored truck
particular
guard.
So
organization.
no names, just the
Please,
security
yeah.
officers of the armored
Particular
truck.
Yeah.
Mm.
Where we don't need to mention by name. And
Yeah.
lastly, our Jamaican investors in the SSL company. What would you guys
Now this is interesting.
yeah.
Listen,
Now this is
Can you get
interesting.
what would you
Oh my
Yeah.
days.
let's say sweet.
a lot of people had a very
No?
rough year.
Yeah.
Some deserved, some undeserved.
Who deserve?
Did he?
What a
Oh,
roughest of
did
the
he?
roughest.
Did he?
I'm not gonna lie. I know it's not on here, but for me, it's Jonathan Majors. Hungry Conquer.
Oh
Like,
wow.
He's every
I
time you
did not
say it,
even think
my
about
brain is like
him.
that. But to the
I
list,
mean, he has leg on good,
Did he?
so you know maybe it helps.
yeah, but he was primed to take over the whole Marvelverse.
Yeah,
As a
they're
black man,
really
yeah.
He
like
was-
they're
That is
really
everything.
mad, bro.
Yeah, man.
That case is crazy.
But back to your list.
The big boss.
yeah. So we have P Diddy.
Arms, the guards.
Is it who we also feel sorry for? Is just objectively?
Who's the roughest?
No,
The roughest?
no, because like I said, it's deserving or undeserving. You see, for my thing, P Diddy could win this list, and there would still be no remorse in my
Okay,
book
all
for
right,
it.
fair. There's one
So,
of
like-
the ground rules. All right.
Just like Tory Lanez, we could say, "Oh, Tory Lanez had a roughest year," but it's not like boo-hoo.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
more like
You did
you
some-
got what you
did something.
deserve,
Yeah, you
my
did something.
guy. Like,
Honestly, I would go with based off no remorse.
yes.
Diddy.
Did
In
he?
my opinion, yeah. Just based off
He
no
had the
remorse,
roughest
this-
year.
Roughest Q4.
Okay.
Yeah, quarter 4.
Okay.
Roughest October, November, December.
Okay.
I think the guards.
The guards.
For the year.
There's no the
Yeah,
guards.
for the year.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
form of PR that can help y'all at this point. I see the job.
I mean,
I feel
And,
sorry for them
yeah.
because they're risking their lives.
They are.
my one is going to be
Why,
very
yeah,
controversial,
no,
to be
hold on,
honest.
but yeah, send me go somewhere with millions of dollars in a minibus. I look a station wagon. You don't care about my life. I have a family. I have a daughter for going to school. What are you talking about? But no, that's crazy. I feel like they had the roughest year because they died. Okay, some of them died.
Yeah. 2 and drive.
Yeah.
What would you?
I mean, mine is very controversial.
What would your answer be?
To be honest, because as much as you say, like he deserved it. To be honest, I've been following that case from ever since, and even before, it's way deeper than probably what we thought.
Absolutely.
Because Jay-Z and all of these people are all behind this, and the one major reason why he got that is pretty much because he sold his song for $1, which he made it an NFT. He made it an NFT at $1. So when you own it you buy it at $1, but you can sell it for 10 grand. Yeah. You can sell it for 20 grand, 30, how much you want. And whenever you sell it, that's your money. You own that copy. So he went around the loop.
Yeah.
He went around the system. He went around the system. And you know, every time when you go around the system, there's always going to be politics. People going to try to lock you up and stuff. And he went into all of this. Megan made this claim. And just like how Meat Mill did a wheelie and got a F1 felony charge for that thing, Jay-Z got him out. Yeah. He could have easily got him out. But because he didn't want to sell, you know, his soul and shit, but you know, they decided to do that to him. But that case is pretty.
That was more than I expected. Wow. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna.
That's my take. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
The hot take.
The hot take.
Yeah.
It's a very hot take.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say I disagree with you. Because I feel like the industry is definitely more. There's more smoke and mirrors than we know about.
There are more layers.
Yeah. It's an onion, right? Many layers that we, the public, do not know about.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
I'm not gonna say that you're wrong. I'm not gonna say that you're right.
Fair.
But based on the facts that I do know and what the
What
court is saying, what they're the side of the story that they're telling us.
And as a publicist.
Yeah. the side of the story that they're telling us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always advocate for the women.
Yeah.
So if the evidence is saying that's what happened, I'm gonna advocate for the woman. I'm gonna believe it. So I'm gonna say he definitely had a. If him not do it and him they are jail, him have the roughest year.
He is.
Because
he just had a newborn too.
Wow.
Oh no.
He is having a bad little spot right now.
Yeah. So.
If he did it and he's in jail, it is what it is. I'm gonna say my opinion on it, on who would have had the roughest year, would for me be the cash in transit guards or
the cash in transit guards.
The cash in transit. That is what it's called. That
is the baddest thing you've ever said.
Wow.
Cash in transit.
It sounds a decent no.
Yo.
The security guards that are going on the road. The security guards that are going on the roads and risking their lives for these companies.
Who don't want to pay them.
Respect is due.
Yes.
Like however you react in that situation is regardless of.
That's crazy though.
The facts are the facts. They're going out there and they're risking your lives. So the people, the people that are doing this, you really need to get a grip. And the security guards, we appreciate you. Thank you for doing your job.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty. So that is gonna be the last of this segment. I want to thank you guys so much for participating.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm having a grand time with you guys.
I learned so much about music in the past.
Yes.
X amount of minutes.
Albums and shit.
So many albums.
I know an album, Massacre album, all these Torlane's conspiracy theory,
right?
all these things, right?
Gia's new job.
Yes.
New job.
Hi, Miss Publicist. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much. We're gonna go on a quick commercial break, but before we do that, can we get some shots? All
right,
you guys are ready?
What is this?
I put them straight to the one end, okay?
Yes.
Serious.
What is this?
Serious.
Istry is sponsored. It's an amaretto sour. You're on a special.
It's an amaretto sauce?
Yes.
Amaretto sauce.
It's my favorite.
All right, guys. One for Istry.
Hey, Istry.
Hey. I'm gonna need three more.
Yo, right now.
I'm gonna need
Woo. Yeah.
three more.
That cherry is cherry.
Yeah.
It's cherry in.
Big up to you. That
Pineapple
was
in.
wonderful. Like I said, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You guys are making this a hell of
Get it.
fun.
Get it.
But I got a question for you guys. So, are we all subscribed?
Of course.
We're all
Of course.
subscribed.
Of course.
We're in the chats.
Long time.
We're chatting in
But
the chat.
No, we good.
We're good.
We
We're
good
good.
enough.
Are you
subscribed?
subscribed?
Are
Are
you
you
good?
guys subscribed?
Are you guys subscribed? Are you guys in the chat?
In
Why-
the chat.
why not
Come on,
subscribe?
man.
Why are you not in the
Y'all gotta
chat?
hit that
Get
button.
it together.
Do better.
Alrighty,
Hit that
guys.
button, man.
Make sure you subscribe and make sure you talk
Sir.
your little things in the chat so you can be a part of this. I don't know if you guys know, but popular comedian Dave Chapelle has recently released
A new special.
a new
Yeah.
special.
Mhm.
Yes,
I will
right?
see it.
And in his special, he spoke about the trans community and their, I think, very obvious dislike of him.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to get along with them very
No.
well.
Openly said it.
Yeah, and they
Right.
really, really don't seem to particularly like his jokes, right? He has come out and said that like they're the only community that they openly like
Yeah.
they don't want nothing to do with him,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? And so obviously he kind of makes them the butt of his jokes,
Every time.
right? So what do you guys think about that? One and two. The first question is, do you think the world has become a little bit too sensitive?
Absolutely. I'm not going to, but yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody can take a joke anymore, bro.
Yeah.
A joke isn't
It's
able to be
wild
a joke.
anymore.
Mhm.
Yep.
How are you
Risk
so-
offending somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, like, the entitlement is killing the society. We are all going to die.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay? I'm sick of it.
I get it. Like, jokes are jokes for a reason.
Yeah.
But when do you think that a joke it's no longer funny? Like, it's gone a little bit too far. When is that point? Like, give me an example of when you think it has passed that threshold.
Alright. For me, I think if you're gonna make a joke, cool. But with everything, I think there should be some level of consideration because yes, people can be overly sensitive and whatever the case may be, but you should still have, good consideration for people's feelings. Wait, empathy. No.
Empathy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should have that because you never know what somebody's going through.
Yes.
At the end of the day,
I agree
everybody
with
can
you.
laugh and joke and everything, but you never really know what a person is faced with at the end
Yeah.
of the day when they're by themselves. So there should be some consideration, but at the same time, people should learn how to stop stressing out themselves.
Yes.
Stop taking up everything put on the brain. Like just learn to laugh and move on, and you don't have to be offended by everything because sometimes it's literally innocent jokes. If somebody tell me something maga like twig, I think maybe oh my god, what? No, I'm like yes I am.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
kiki
You'll talk-
and move on. Come
you're
on,
not
body's
gonna
still
stress
good. I could have maga
Yeah,
some
man.
more, but my body's still
You're
good.
not gonna nice
Fit.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
mean-
Purr.
But my take on this is
Yeah.
if you know it's a joke and you know the person as a professional comedian,
Right.
everything that he says is going to be a joke.
Yes.
It is going to be a joke. So whether or not he's going to be offensive to you, it's supposed to be offensive because that's what makes it funny. But if you decide to take it personally, then that's on you.
Yeah.
You brought yourself to the show. You made yourself offensive to the joke. Then all that feeling that you're having
Yeah.
is on you.
Yeah.
You get me? Because they do declare these things before even they have these shows,
I think
so
it's
it's a joke.
It's good to laugh at
Yeah.
yourself sometimes. It makes stuff easier to kind of bear.
makes the
as
world
But as I
light.
said, the world is
Yeah.
very, very soft.
Laugh
So,
at yourself
yeah.
sometimes.
Laughter is
Not
the
that
best
deep.
medicine. And
Yeah.
I also feel like where the line is blurred a little bit is people think that the personal opinion of someone and a creative body of work is the same thing. Because Dave Chappelle,
It's not.
might actually have no problem against trans people. But because they don't like him,
He make
he
it
might
more.
he might include them in the joke
More,
because
way more.
that's what's gonna be
Way
funny.
more.
That's what
Yup.
he's gonna make them the butt of the
Yeah,
joke
so it's gonna
because
go
of that
viral.
reality. But that doesn't mean that he hates trans people. But
Yeah.
I think people are thinking that whatever he says in his specials
Yeah.
is his personal opinion, and so they attack him and they want to cancel him and all of that. But I don't necessarily think they're one in the same.
But to answer the question that you asked,
Yeah.
what makes it personal or what the boundary that makes it really offensive is if they know something personally about someone and they talk directly to that person.
Yeah.
Which is 101 to like a 0.1 in a ratio per se. They don't know who is coming to the show. They just make a general joke. You get me?
Exactly.
So it's you know what I'm saying? So it's up to them if they're gonna be like, oh, they're talking directly to me. You get me? You know what I'm saying?
There are
can be like 5 more other persons in there that they're talking the same thing about. They're like they're referring that feeling or that joke to them. But I mean, at the end of the day, is whether or not you want to take that joke seriously. You feel me?
So there's this level of personalization that they take that
they are taking,
bring
hone it on themselves,
So
they have decided to take offense. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Because you know it's a joke. So you have decided to take offense. And then you're not going to portray that onto the person and say, oh, you're attacking me.
The only way I've seen that, that person take it personal is if they...
So knowing this now, like you, for example, you as a comedian or whatever, knowing that there's people out there who are
like that
and don't necessarily know how to take a joke, would you then try to curate your...
No.
No.
Wow. Why are you gonna water down your craft?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Also, in the generation where the more controversial I am, and you're giving me a reason to be controversial to make me more popular.
Yeah. Why am I gonna?
Any publicity is good publicity.
And send my kids to school.
There you go.
Thank you for your attention.
There you go.
Where do you guys think we can draw the line though between something like a harmless joke and something like bullying?
For a professional comedian, I don't think everything goes.
No.
Yes.
Race, everything goes.
Really?
Everything goes.
Fat jokes, broad
everything
jokes.
Goes. Yep.
Alphabet people jokes.
To me,
all of those are okay.
Yep.
As long as you're a comedian, is what you're saying.
Comedy.
In the realm of comedy. The context.
Doing that job gives you in my opinion, the authority.
The authority to do it.
The ability to make these statements because the job of being a comedian comes with the notion that I'm not trying to offend
I'm going against everything as well.
Because me as a regular person, I make a fat joke. No, I'm calling you fat. No, really, your body nice. But like, I'm calling you fat. Vibes. But a comedian going fat joke is, I'm a comedian. I probably wrote this joke 10
ages ago. Exactly.
And I'm just using it because it's like a lyric.
Exactly.
It's something I have in my arsenal. This is the tools of my trade.
And happily that you came on that day when I'm making that joke.
And then
boo-hoo. You know? Boo-hoo.
This is my screwdriver. This is my hammer. This is my nail.
Yeah. These are the tools of my work.
I can't fully agree.
Fair.
Because I'm a mush, as much as I hate people, but still kind of like to consider their feelings because it comes back to us.
Don't go to a comedy special if you're
That's
gonna
the
be
thing.
They have feelings and they're sad.
That's the thing.
You
The
can't
whole
make
world is sad.
fat jokes that I'm insecure about my body. Okay.
That sounds like that sounds like a personal problem.
Exactly. That's like a current problem.
Yeah.
You know what? The world needs more people like me.
What do you guys think about that though? Do you think that like wokeness is taking over, and are you for it, or do you think like it's a little too much?
We need to really define what we mean by woke.
Exactly.
Shut up.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Woke used to be about, all right, my eyes are open as I'm...
I'm aware, my awareness.
But
yeah.
it's been bastardized into sensitivity. Being
Yup.
woke now means that I'm offended by everything.
We learned the words toxic and woke and the world.
And it's using
that
it
has never been the same,
That caused the pandemic, I'm very sure. Like,
and it's using
outlandishly. Need to be shut off from the internet. And have too much access. And
the fact that you can be offended on someone else's behalf.
An opinion, I mean.
Because of someone's
opinion
doesn't even include it.
An opinion doesn't mean
I feel bad that Jermaine Watson, I feel bad that you've made a fat joke about my friend Keely.
Yeah.
Well, fat indeed.
I mean.
Yeah, it's I feel like you said, sometimes we just need to breathe, learn how to take a joke, let some things slide.
Understand the craft.
Appreciate the fact that this man can come up with such wonderful jokes.
I get it.
And get out of your head. You get me?
I get it.
That's the
most, all right.
To be honest.
Yeah. What do you? But it's gonna sound bad, but it's a certain type of people that even
Come on,
behave
hit
that
us
way.
with it. Hit us
Yeah.
with it.
Anyways,
Let's hear it.
speaking of that same type of people, what do you guys think about? All right, so we all know that the world has a problem with, for example, a white person calls. Go back to India, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The world has a problem with that. We know that, and it should, because that is wrong.
Yes.
Right.
But I've noticed that within the mixed and the black community, it's almost as if we all have a mutual understanding that, like, they can make fun of us, but we can all make fun of ourselves. I've seen that. So it's as if black people think it's almost okay to do the same thing white people do, but it's no longer offensive. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that is the case? That, like, we run jokes amongst ourselves and they are derogatory, but nobody takes offense.
I think
But if white people do it to us,
because
that is automatically
I
a
think
no-no.
it's a form of, like, as based on like what I've seen, I feel like it's a form of taking back my power.
Yes.
So it's
That's the
like,
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes,
So if
Yeah.
I can make
I can do it. I
Yeah.
can say it. But
Yeah.
You can,
because
yeah.
You've used it for centuries, not years, not decades,
With a
centuries.
specific connotation.
I mean, no,
Yeah.
But you
yeah.
shut up. Don't say it.
Yeah.
But,
I do believe that the reason it's not okay for it to be done to us is because it's been being done to us.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
get me?
yeah.
We were suffering, we were oppressed.
I
So you don't get a pass. You don't get a pass to do
yeah.
that.
And
Yeah.
I have two views when it comes to this. For one, I don't know how this is going to come off, but for me, I grew up in Jamaica.
Mhm.
I don't know I'm going to find over there so. But for me, I'm not going to allow you to dictate my emotions with a word. Because majority of the times, if you realize the scenarios that it happens in, is because they realize them not get the reaction or say
What
they
they want,
So
yeah.
let's go
Yeah.
straight
just
for it.
flinging this and because them know say yo very
That's how I stir up the pot.
y'all are sadistic. Cause you know some mega thump it or mega rock out your teeth and that's what you want. What's wrong with you? And also, yeah, my last train of thought. But basically,
No,
what
that's a
I'm
good point,
saying
though.
is-
Yeah.
That's a good
no,
point,
but
to be honest.
I don't know because I always say like if I'm ever faced, God forbid, I'm faced with a situation like that. I don't know how I'd react because you can come to me and say what you want to say.
But the real
Yeah.
If it's words, but if you
Words
touch
are
me,
words. Yeah.
yeah, but
we're
the
gonna tussle.
they have it as they're racist, right? But here it's more classist. So whether or not you're
Oh,
uptown or
definitely.
downtown.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
get me?
Jamaica
So-
has its own
yeah.
system. I won't
So it's
lie.
not like
There's a whole
because
different.
our
yeah.
motto is out of many one people. Anybody can be Jamaican, no matter
Yeah.
what shape or form you
And we're
come
going
in.
to claim you,
feel me?
especially
Exactly.
if you're a
Yeah.
celebrity.
So you come from Russia, Japan, anyway, come to Jamaica. We claim you.
Yeah. All you have to do really is just
Yep.
love the country,
Yeah,
love
love
the
the country.
culture,
Yep.
like show us
Respect
that you
yourself.
love us, respect us.
Yeah.
We're all there for you. You can be one of us.
Yep,
You
for
know,
sure.
that's not a problem.
For sure.
Yeah.
Detouring just a little bit from that, right? Again with the slurs and the derogatory terms and all of that. I'm tying it back into what did you guys think about the recent staging of Sting? Because there seem to have been a lot of those derogatory terms and arguments and all of those things happening on what is supposed to be like a music show. Something
it's a
about
clash.
music.
No.
Is this thing
I
It's a
understand.
music show.
It's not?
No.
It's a clash.
Yeah.
Sting has a connotation. Actually, I heard it this week that said, "Hey, if Warner broke out a Sting, I wasted my money."
Pretty much.
So people
Oh.
go
I was just
there
about
for
to say,
the drama.
Go to
I was
Sting
just
for the
about to
drama.
say,
When
if
I-
you don't
Yeah,
war,
man.
if you don't clash, like full on brawl, it's not Sting.
When I saw the
It's
videos
not
of
Sting.
Sting, I was like, "There we go."
There
I was
we
waiting
go.
for this on my
Yep.
Okay,
timeline.
no, my
Yep.
whole thing is I just know it's a clash. I never know so we have to expect a war.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to
I mean,
throw
I mean,
But that is
At the end of the day, that's the expectations
That's the
of it.
expectation.
Yeah,
Really?
that's the
Now,
expectations of
back to
it.
your original question,
I don't know.
I think
I didn't know
controversial point. I genuinely believe that as Black people, I don't even use the term Black anymore. I
Yeah.
use chocolate. I try to use the term.
Hey, right.
I'm a
right.
chocolate
You're being
male.
euphemistic.
That is it.
A
You're
big
being
word. I love that.
euphemistic.
So I honestly believe we need to go away from traditionally words with negative connotations. So
I don't
me
associate
calling my
black
brethren
as
the
being
N-word,
negative though.
it is not. But in certain circles, the term "you're black" that's not normally a positive statement.
Yeah.
We
Unfortunately.
as Jamaicans is like we're proud to be black. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but overseas you're black.
Yeah.
Anywhere not Jamaica or black
Yeah.
central is you're black.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like something positive. I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong.
Just
we're
even
trying
the
to take
tone.
it back. We're trying
Even
to take
the
it back.
tone.
And I feel
Yeah.
like because of what we see on social media, that we're like, as soon as you reach over there, you'll be like, as soon as they refer to you as this, you're like, all right, let's go. You don't call me that. You feel me?
Because we know and
Because we
feel
know
the
it's said
energy
in an
of
offensive
what
way.
they mean.
But we know what they mean.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we know what they
I
mean.
genuinely believe we need to stop using terms that have been colloquially or ancestrally used
Yeah, fair enough.
to bring
In a
down our
negative
people.
way.
So calling my bridging the N-word,
Yeah,
I
it's like-
actively try to stop doing that. Because yes, don't get me wrong, we can use it amongst
Yeah,
ourselves,
it's
cause
fine.
whatever, but I don't agree that no, I'm taking back the power. No.
No.
That's your word that you guys chose to use.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it. What's up, bro? What's up, bridging? What's
Yeah.
up? Any word we
Yeah.
choose. I genuinely believe we as a people across the world need to stop trying to reverse gentrify
Yeah.
Yes.
the terms that were used to hold us down.
I-
Leave it alone. That's your space.
I 100% agree with you. Just to add on what you've said though, I also believe that shit, I forgot my train of thought.
I'm telling you, that train of thought.
God
Yeah,
damn.
man, it's also
But it's so funny.
Sorry, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yes, adding on to what you said, I also believe that not only is it a case where you have to continuously try to take back the power from what has been given as negative, but also there are so many other more uplifting, like being intentional with your words. Whoever don't want to believe, but there is power in the
Vocabulary
tongue.
is this.
Absolutely. You can choose to speak differently because you want to give out a different energy, a different vibration. So instead of constantly trying to take back, feeling like there's a chip on your shoulder,
But it's so funny.
how about we just use something that is just better? Just use something better.
It's so funny. I saw a video just recently prior to this where they were acting out where two guys were pretty much enslaved, but there was one guy which is still African American that went on to be like to this another African American was like calling him the N-word, right? But he was like, "Why do you call me this?" It's like if I say this to you and you don't accept it for yourself, which you are what I say you are, you're pretty much taking back the power of what they changed that meaning to be. So once you can accept it within yourself, they can't make it a meaning which is more harder on you. So if I call you call you the N-word and you call me the N-word, I'm like, okay, cool. But once they call us, it's like it's a different meaning. You feel me? So we're okay calling ourselves that. Feel me? But at the same time, it's like we're comfortable within ourselves. So we know as brothers what we are versus what they would call us.
Okay.
So they're like disagreeing in what they're saying. You get me? I say?
Yeah. There are some people that are gonna go that route, and then there are some people that are gonna just totally eliminate that to begin with. Like I don't even want to speak it because then it connects back to that. I don't want anything that is connecting back to anything negative. I don't want to have to try and change anything.
I'm not trying to change the status quo like that. We
Yeah.
have our own system over here.
We're just gonna do our thing, be more positive and intentional. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're gonna go on a quick commercial break, and when we come back, it's to make history.
Let's go.
Bye, guys.
Let's go.
Okay, guys. So here what? Right now, we're gonna make some history with Father Duve.
Hey.
Hi guys.
Get into it. So, what do you have for us today?
Today we're gonna make a drink for everybody who have a friend with a Mark-X or if you just love to drive fast. You know, we are going to make a lemon drop martini. Easy peasy. Everybody loves that. Yeah, man.
Drop. That sounds fancy.
Easy peasy.
I'm looking forward to it.
So we're gonna do it two ways. We're gonna do it the regular way, then we're gonna make some history with it.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
Drop the plug.
Just,
I want to help. What can I do?
All right, so what you're gonna do for me is you're gonna start. So we're gonna start with some vodka, right? You're gonna give me 1.5 ounces. Give me 2 ounces, all the way to the top of this thing.
Okay.
So it's gonna pour it.
Vodka.
Must have
Just like
some
Vodka.
directions or
That's right.
measurements.
So all the way,
All the way to the top?
all the way to the top.
Guys, there's lines. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're good, man. You're good, man.
13?
Pour it out. Yeah, 13. Very good. Right. Then we're gonna do some triple sec. Right. You're asking me something, Scotty?
Yeah, the vodka have to go in there?
Yeah, man. No, I mean, we can.
Sound like you're traumatized.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
go.
don't mess with the vodka as much anymore, you know.
That's okay. That's why
But
we're only
if I
doing.
get Istry, it's fine.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
How much is this?
So this is ½ ounce of triple sec.
Alright.
Right. We're gonna go ½ ounce with simple syrup right back at that,
Okay.
and then we're gonna put some lemon juice in there. Right. So freshly squeezed is always better.
That sounds good.
Right. So we're gonna go 3/4 ounce. We're not gonna make it too tart.
I've actually never used one of
That's a
those.
very
I've always
fancy
been interested in
contraption,
Emma.
right? It's fancy.
And they're fancier than this, you know, it's crazy. So, Keely, I want you to shake for me. So when I shake with one hand, it's fancy, right? You don't gotta do that.
Okay.
lot of-
Yes, I look at that.
Shake what feels, do whatever feels right. Right? So you're just gonna shake for me
Do
until
whatever feels right, Keely. Yeah, let's
It's
go.
too much
Let's
pressure.
go,
do
girl.
whatever feels right.
But I
That's
don't know about the
perfect.
strength.
That's perfect. No, that's good. That's good.
Wait, do
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah.
Like an 8.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's perfect. Oh. Ooh. That's no, I love that.
Does it feel
I love
natural,
that.
Keely? Feels
I
natural?
feel like you're insinuating something special.
Whoa, hey, easy there.
Hey,
Tiger.
hey,
All right,
hey.
don't put words in my mouth.
Alright, so we're gonna crack.
She did a good job though.
No, she did.
She did a really good job. We chilled our glass. That's out.
Yo, no.
That
That was huncy.
Yeah.
That was huncy.
And then we're gonna pour. So we pour into a martini glass. And then we're gonna express some lemon oils over the top.
Lemon oils.
Mighty God.
Right?
Yes,
No, sorry.
yeah.
This is my natural reaction. That
Right.
was intense.
Right.
And that's it. That's a lemon drop. So that is a classic lemon drop martini. Sometimes they do the rim with some sugar, but we're trying not to promote diabetes today.
Okay, cool.
So I mean, you can try that.
All right, hold on, G. You know the rules.
Oh, that's true.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Who gets to go first? All right. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah!
Alright.
You won. Fine, ladies
No,
first.
no,
No, it's
no,
okay.
it's
It's okay.
okay.
My mom
You
blew me right.
won fair
My
and
mom blew me
square.
right. Fine.
Alright,
Taste
if
the
you
drink.
insist.
Let me know if it's good.
This is actually very good. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
You taste the spritz.
That reminds me.
I'm getting that
The lemon
zest
oils on the
of
top.
whatever you, yeah. it's
The lemon
smelling
oils,
it.
the oils of the
Yeah,
lemon.
it's really good. I'm not gonna lie.
That's Oprah's
Yeah.
favorite drink.
You ate with that one.
It's
Thank you. That's Oprah's favorite drink.
It's Oprah's favorite drink.
Yeah, it's
so,
crazy.
so it's true.
Look at that.
I have to do my personal thing, right? So we'll have to find out if this lemon drop martini has vibes or not.
Alright, let's hear what Scotty has to say.
So my first reaction is gonna be like, it's got enough vibes, right? It's not too sweet. The sour and that
Yeah.
tanginess. It's almost refreshing. You
I
don't.
was gonna say it reminds me of like when you go to a restaurant, you order a lemon water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
But
have a
it's
little
got
oh yeah,
a
little
vibes to it.
yeah, but it's very refreshing.
And you
very
do not taste the alcohol
Yeah.
at all.
You don't
Yeah,
taste
man.
alcohol?
No.
No,
Sounds like
hardly.
my kind of
Keely?
drink.
Hardly.
Try it. To me, this have enough vibes.
Alright, hold on. Have to swish it around. Make it fancy.
Oh, I forgot that part.
It's fancy. Put your pinky up.
Hold on.
We have a dramatically.
Nice. Nice. You got this. I believe in you.
What?
Yeah, but it makes history with it.
We're
Yeah, man.
telling you.
Yeah,
I
man.
could
telling
drink.
you.
I could drink up.
I would literally go to a restaurant and order that.
Yeah.
No, and
I would
funny
though.
enough, I generally don't like lemon zest or anything like that. But
Mhm.
it's like it's not that overly bitter.
It works. It's,
Yeah.
it's not layered. It
It's
all
a
melts
nice
together.
balance.
It actually gives me more of a smell, like the smell of
The
it.
aroma. Yeah.
The
aroma
aroma,
is good.
yeah. I feel like that is
Get
what
it.
is giving it that
Get it.
zhuzh.
It's how you act.
Yeah.
Is that what the young people
It's
do
the
know?
way you,
What?
act.
Yeah.
It's the way you
Yeah.
act.
It's how you act.
I can't keep up with it.
This is so good. I
Yeah.
love this.
So if that's how you like the original
Yeah, okay,
version,
you had enough for the day. I don't want you. For you, I'll finish it. It's fine.
I feel
It's fine.
attacked.
I'm your friend, and I love you. And I want to make sure you can get home today.
Appreciate it, you know?
So
We gotta look out for each other.
that is the original version. We're gonna history it up a little bit. So we're
Yeah.
gonna do a little bit of
wasn't the
change.
history.
That wasn't the
No,
history
this is the
version.
original.
That's the original.
Say it and come back 10 times better.
Yeah.
So
How do you make it better than that?
so what we're gonna do is, right? We are gonna change our vodka. Before we're using a regular vodka, this vodka is gonna be a passion fruit orange blossom.
Passion fruit orange
Show
blossom.
us. Show us here. Show us here.
Listen to me. Fancy, fancy, fancy.
Passion fruit
I love that.
orange blossom. Where can you find this? I can't tell you. It's a secret.
I mean,
Right?
Absolute can sponsor so some people.
I mean, that would be fun.
great.
That would be nice. So that's the first thing. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of that. So I was gonna add some more citrusy kind of flavor to what we're gonna be doing. Right? Then we're gonna go back.
That's good. I'm still thinking about that. I'm excited to see what you're going to actually do now.
Let's just sponsor us for real because I've never heard of this before.
This is another one
You're
on my
welcome.
list. Usually I go to like, oh, I'll have a daiquiri, I'll have a margarita sour, and then I'm gonna add a.
You're lucky. I'm a
You're
hi,
teaching me.
Can I have a flask of white rum and 2 white cranberries, please?
That
That's
is
it right there.
This-
I'm gonna go with
What's a
extra
lemon drop
martini.
martini? I have to try it out now. Yeah.
Fancy.
that is concerning. Please stop drinking white rum. I implore. Actually, continue. Do what you
will
gotta
never
do.
stop drinking
But the
white rum.
nephews.
Do what you gotta do. We love our
Ray and him
nephews.
nephew there.
We love our nephews.
It's all
So
about family.
we're gonna add in our 3/4 lemon juice like we did before. Right? We're gonna go back in with our 1/2 ounce of triple sec. Then we're gonna add some cinnamon syrup.
Cinnamon syrup.
Right?
Ooh, so now we
Yeah,
have
man.
the
Yes,
passion
before we
Listen.
had simple syrup.
Yeah.
I've actually.
Now we got cinnamon syrup.
cinnamon.
And I make
fruit. It's so
my
Get your
cinnamon
rock, paper,
syrup at
scissors
home.
ready.
You make it?
Yeah, I made this
He
one at home.
makes it himself.
You
guys.
made
I
that
didn't
simple syrup?
I made this syrup at home. I make most of my syrups at home. The simple syrup is just convenient. So we have a lot of simple syrups, which is great. Give thanks.
Is that one of the unique aspects of history? The fact that you guys create your own.
Create
Yes.
your own thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So especially when it comes to a lot of sorry. Yeah, we do a lot of our own natural kind of syrups. So we are gonna
Wow,
add
we're bringing out the big gun.
What is-
What is that?
What is that good,
What
sir?
is going on here?
What's that contraption back there?
so what I'm gonna show you is right. We're gonna pour neat like we did before. Lemon drop martinis, no ice.
Okay.
No ice. Okay.
We're gonna top with a homemade foam that I made. Right, so this is a peach schnapps,
Wow.
lemon foam.
Bro.
Wow.
Bro.
I'm loving this
Oh, that is
already.
gorgeous.
It's got me excited in
What
like
do you mean?
the wrong ways.
And then we're gonna top with some
Lemon zest. Oh
lemon
my
zest.
god.
That is gorgeous.
This is definitely instrumental. I mean, never go to
Listen.
But
Never
come on, come
seen
say
it
this. Never have I even seen this.
bone
Where
apple
do you
teeth.
even come up with this? Like,
That's gorgeous.
Thank
This
you.
is your recipe?
This is my recipe. They don't do this anywhere else.
Yeah, it's his recipe.
So
I believe him though. I
Yeah.
believe him though. I've never seen his own.
Come on, get in front of one. Hold on. Come on, try this first.
Hey, listen. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Wait,
I kill you, but you cover me.
Alright,
Okay.
damn it. I'm
Ready?
out.
Sure.
Bye.
I just want paper, right?
Yes.
A mind trick. I'm gonna go with scissors here. I tricked myself.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
that's mad.
That's hilarious. You thought it would work. You thought. You
Alright.
thought.
Hey, ladies first. It's alright. What do you
Smell
smell?
alone. It smells like.
So the foam itself is gonna have a taste, and then the drink is gonna have a taste. So what you kind of want to try and do is try and get the foam and the drink one time. Don't stress yourself out if you can't. Go for the foam first. So taste the foam
Like
first.
you step into a room and there's like a bunch of air fresheners plugged in and you just like, yes. Or you light a great scented candle. Oh my
I
god.
mean, that is a vibe.
We try.
I'm loving this.
We try. We try.
What's going on here?
Wow. wow. Wow.
Like her brain was like, oh
Yeah,
god.
man.
I needed a
What
second
am
to
I-
compute
what am
it.
I-
Like, wow.
I'm so interested to like
Keely,
try
try
it
it.
with the
Wow. There's a lemon and then there's a. Oh, it smells so good though. Like, I wish I could bottle that out. The smell of that. It smells so good.
Thank you.
I think it's the foam.
Did you get the foam with it?
yeah. This one is so much better.
This one is the
first
Istry.
one
So much better than the first one.
I'm looking forward to finishing that one. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
The first one was
Gorgeous.
excellent, but like you just took that and said, you know what?
And it's still
I'm
refreshing.
So this is called a lemon drop martini of Istry, right?
So this is a Istry lemon drop martini.
This is you making history.
This is how Istry makes a lemon drop martini.
Wow.
Nowhere else in the country, probably nowhere else in the region.
No, but like it is not unusual. It's so
That's
good.
crazy.
That's
the way
I really love that he plays on the senses. Like the texture from the foam, the smell of the lemon zest, the taste of the passion fruit, like all of the senses are being appealed to. I think that's why I like it so much.
And
Like it's really good.
I love a good drink where you can, get a
It's
little
an
knife.
experience.
You can get a little knife
Yes.
and it not be like overly like
Yeah.
the liquor taking over all the flavors
Yeah.
and everything.
It's not a drink, it's an
Perfect.
experience. You gotta
It's an experience. It's straight. I love it.
Experience the history.
I
That's
will,
our new
I will
slogan.
destroy that. You guys need to keep that.
It's great.
Oh my god. Well,
Wally vibes.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
You-
done?
Your name is well deserving. Trust me, because you have just given me an experience I'm not gonna forget.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Father Deve, for coming today and being here with us. We really appreciate the opportunity to be able to experience your craft. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I love
like
it.
I've had Easter drinks before and they're amazing, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but seeing you make it and then tasting it right
Yeah.
there,
He
Awesome.
also
I
makes
don't
the
have
best
the words.
omelette or sour
Awesome.
you've ever
I actually don't
had.
have the words.
yeah.
The good news is that I'm here to stay.
Yes.
So
Love that for us.
so you guys are gonna get a lot more of these kind of
Oh.
historical moments.
I can come every
You
week
know.
and look
Absolutely.
forward to
Yeah,
that.
man.
So-
Looking forward to the group
Yeah.
chat.
So it'll be pretty sick. So you guys better be tuned in to the group chat.
What's your Instagram?
You can find us on Instagram at Istry.ja. You can find me on Father Duvi at Instagram. And look forward to seeing you guys.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you. I just want to big up our sponsors who are making it a possibility. M1 Productions, The Bridge for keeping me funky fresh, Dacx Productions, Commercial Concepts, Gemini Photography, Istry, of course, for giving me one of the best drinks I've had in a very long time, and lastly but not leastly, The Bar. You can find us on social media platforms at The Group Chat. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.
I would not like a baby who moves out with naughty. Girl, you never make feel your